The last Thanksgiving. The Thanksgiving sun had set, giving the clouds a pink identity crisis. The sidewalk cracks rattled the stroller as I pushed it through shadows of cold on our journey home from the empty playground. Along the way, I found an old woman wandering the neighborhood, her puzzled eyes brimming with tears. She averted my smile, too proud to intrude on a stranger's holiday by asking for help. She had no way of knowing I had already ruined my day beyond repair before the turkey was even out of the oven. Sensing her confusion, I asked if she was okay. "I'm all mixed up," she shivered, explaining how the streets all looked the same. She figured if she kept on going, it would all work out, but now it was getting dark, and she was afraid she'd walked too far and didn't have the strength to find her way back. We got in my car with the heat blasting, my son silent as the radio, strapped in his throne behind us, observing a feeling he had yet to be exposed to in his first 2 years. The longer we drove around, the more she apologized, embarrassed her memory was not what it used to be. I reiterated that I had nothing better to do. Thankfully, after a while, she recognized some familiar landmarks we had already driven past, and she guided me into a driveway she assured me was hers. I followed her inside, expecting a hero's welcome from a swarm of frantic relatives, acknowledging my kindness with a handsome reward, a shot of whiskey, and some hot pumpkin pie. Instead, I was disoriented with the bone-vibrating slap of a TV on full blast. A fragile man sat in the glow of the chaos with a frozen dinner tray in front of him. His white t-shirt was stained, and his pants were the wrong fit. It took an eternity before he noticed intruders had breached his sanctuary. Unfazed by his wife's sudden appearance and the stranger who returned her, he commenced to smash the remote control against the arm of his recliner, screaming about dead batteries and questioning why the damn thing stopped working, implying it was our fault. It was then I felt a gentle touch on my arm, and the warmth of a smile flooded with the creature comforts of memories remembered. Her confidence restored, I realized she was the one responsible for steering this ship. On the way out, I spotted a man raking leaves in his lawn, and figured he might want to know his neighbor had been lost in hopes of preventing it from happening again. When I enlightened him to the situation, he shrugged and said he'd tell her kids the next time they came to visit. I got back in the car, feeling covered in defeat, knowing I hadn't changed a damn thing. I looked in the rear view. My wide-eyed butterball had fallen into a peaceful slumber. I was jealous. The hard part of my day was still to come.